This actually sounds pretty awesome.
Oh, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, and he's still on
There he
stage.
is.
Smiling at the audience.
He's trying to figure the song out or something.
He's just going. That shit is off now.
Yeah. So,
They turned him off.
yeah.
The sound guy just
But
turned
the
him off.
guy's still in there. I mean, if you go to the end of this Final Fantasy whatever,
They let him back on again?
he's still on there. Look at him.
Wow, he never left the stage.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
See, now they're leaving.
Oh,
They're leaving,
goodness.
and there's other thing.
It has been quite an evening.
And this guy
So
still hasn't left
happy
the
to be here.
stage.
He's still on the stage.
I want
Yeah.
to take this time to introduce
What?
Domesticals.
All right.
Starting-
But so basically, yeah. So this played out in real life in front of everybody, and it was just he didn't leave for the rest of the evening.
Ooh, wee.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
That happened.
let's get into it.
Yeah.
Sitting in. When you're sitting in with a band, and they ask you, "Hey, we like you. You're our friend," and they ask you to sit in on a song. Just stay on a song. Just go up there and play as best you can. A song. You know, after you finish the first song, absolutely look at the band and ask them, "Are you done?" I'm trying to help y'all out here, young. Ask them, "Hey, that was cool." And if they want you to play the next song, guess what? They'll be like, "Keep playing, man." They'll let you play. They'll let you know.
Yeah.
If you're sitting with a band, they will let you know.
And if not, and it's not personal or anything like that, it's not, and it doesn't really mean that you sucked at it.
It doesn't.
It's kind of like
They're
it might
moving
just
on with
be,
their set.
Yeah, and it might just be the next portion of their set is like intricate music that doesn't have a place for somebody sitting in,
This is the sit-in song.
or it's that
This
sit-in
is
song.
the sit-in song. You know, like, you know, this is the sit-in song, and after this song, you are no longer sitting in. You know what I mean? But that's definitely, I see people trying to, like, you know, slink on the side of the stage and be on the stage. Hey, confidently take the stage when you're sitting in, and confidently leave the stage. It is the boss move.
Yeah.
You look the best that way. If you want to do it for any reason to make yourself look the coolest, you look the coolest by getting up off the stage. Get off the stage.
And you leave on a high note.
Leave on a high note.
Yeah.
Get off the stage and thank them for allowing you to be there, and then go out and continue to be cool. But don't just linger on the stage and wait to be kicked off. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's the wrong way to do it. It's also you're being anything but thankful in that situation and courteous to the audience, the band, and everything. You're just mucking up the whole show.
Yeah.
You know, by doing that, it's selfish.
And if the vibe for a performance is that people sitting in is okay, just ask them. And if you don't know, like if it's a jam session or something like that, you can just go up there and be like, "Hey, I'm trying to sit in," you know, and if that's cool, it'll be cool. But if you see a band is like playing a show and you don't know anybody in the band, don't approach them to just try to sit in on the show. Like, you can be cool. You can be like, at the bare minimum, you have to have met them once before. You know what I mean? Unless they have a part of their show called the sitting in portion of the show. Mm-hmm. And if they don't be upset about it. That's how it is. All right?
Yeah. Also, this is I'm going to go a step further, and in a situation like this,
okay.
If you go and anonymously tell a band that you would like to sit in with them, and you have artistic output that markets you as a guitar player that is able-bodied,
and videos that
skilled,
sound pretty good.
That sound good. You've touted yourself as a virtuoso of sorts in the video game instrumental, like Dream Theater type, Final Fantasy soundtrack genre of guitar.
That's
rock. Right. If you're gonna do that, when you show up at the gig, make sure you sound like you do
on
in
the
those
videos.
First
of all,
not just the fact that they had a backline of amplifiers there, because there were other bands, and I know that there's a Marshall stack behind him, which is built for sounding like those videos without even putting pedals on it. Like you just plug it in and it automatically sound like I'm not an idiot. Like I know what I'm talking about. Like you just plug it in and it sounds like that type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what the fuck happened with that.
I bet this
because it was not because I understand like if somebody tried to do direct recording and it went right in there, but it was amplified. Like Danny was like, "Yo, it sounded like weird, like he plugged his guitar straight into a mixer."
I bet you he normally does plug his guitar straight into a mixer, and all of his distortions are After
through
Effects.
the Logic.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
when he just
I
hooked
bet
his
you're
guitar up, he's like, "Oh, maybe they have my Logic's, they have my Logic set."
Can he be that much of an idiot?
I don't think he's an idiot. I think he's a kid, and he doesn't see his guitar any different than Guitar Hero.
But still,
he's like, "Oh, make it sound like this."
If he brought his fancy 7-string, like John, I think that's a John Petrucci, or who the guy, the Dream Theater guitar player, not the bass player.
Okay.
Yeah. Like he has that fancy guitar. If he had the forethought to bring his crazy instrument and whatever, like why not bring his direct guitar pedal or whatever?
I bet he's a gamer. I bet, I've been to MagFest and the tickets to get into it are impossible to get. You have to it's expensive and you have to get them really quick. Yeah. He's a gamer, and I bet his guitar, he has a guitar relationship with his computer and not amps.
Well, yeah.
Period.
Well,
I don't think he has any pedals.
But see, that's
the
thing, though. If he did that, I feel like he's enough of a geek to where he would have some sort of laptop or iPad carried with him that he plugged his guitar into.
Yeah.
That I actually think he would do that. Like he would bring his laptop with Logic on it, and they
put
would
it
go
out.
out of the headphone out or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I really think that he would actually do that. So I don't know what I'd like to know what happened.
I don't know.
But whatever's going on, don't ever do that.
Yeah.
Like don't ever act like, and this goes in not even like that. If you are going to ask us in, if you have the gall to go to a band that's playing a paying gig and be like, "Hey, I think this situation would be enhanced by me joining you on stage anonymously because we don't know each other, but I think what I could contribute will make this situation better." If you are claiming that, you can't just go up there and suck ass.
Yeah, that's true.
You've got to dust them if it's like that.
You really should be killing. First of all,
they should want to hire you when you get off the stage.
Oh, you got to give a little bit of this also to the band. It is like they didn't test sound check at all. Like they just heard he was going to be a clean.
Well,
clean electric signal.
Also, though, looking at this band, it's all players and it's all people that are. I think they just are nice people that maybe have been a little spoiled in their world with usually when this happens, it's somebody that's halfway
awesome.
decent.
Yeah.
Not even awesome, but just somebody that can actually play.
Right.
And we're also talking about nobody up there has an instrument that plugs in.
Right.
Okay. When you're talking about mariachi music
that's
or
what I'm
bluegrass,
saying. I don't think there's no gear. I think
for them they have no gear, but all those amps behind them,
I think
stuff,
that is from something else.
No, that's supplied by Mac Rock.
Okay,
they have a back line there for the bands.
Yeah,
and because
I don't think they're using it.
Home Dude was obviously not for these, but Home Dude was saying all the bands that went up there use the same amps and drum sets and shit like that.
Yeah,
And if you look on the stage, there's a bass amp on each side, so it's like a typical back line.
Yeah, maybe someone forgot to hit the. Put send effects through.
I don't know, but
there was send effects through button didn't get clipped on the iPad.
When he plugged it in, would go like, "Hey man, like it sounds like ass." And he's just horrible. He's like so bad, man.
And he's bad. He's been like he knows that he can't play a solo all the way through without playing wrong note.
Right.
But he knew that already before he got there.
It's also the way he's playing. It's like his technique was developed so that he could cleanly play single notes so that he could cut them up.
And then chop them.
And then chop them, put them in, and make them actually
grid.
sound right.
Yeah,
grid
them
them and quantize his notes.
Yeah. That's
don't
not
know
playing
what
the
to say,
guitar.
man. It's not.
That's not playing the guitar.
I mean, I'm not.
And guess what? That right there, what he just did, that was also not playing the guitar.
That's not playing the guitar. It's still making. He's still making music when he makes these Final Fantasy soundtrack shits. But
this right
that is
here-
not playing guitar. This is definitely not playing guitar. This is wasting some people's time. And that lovely lady there that
Yeah,
is
there's
playing. Is
several.
that a quattro or is that a?
The other one was playing a quattro.
That one. She's playing whichever one she's playing. Or
Yeah.
Trace. I don't know. But she destroys throughout this thing.
They're killing. Everybody is killing. And then there's some kid walking up there and just like sucking.
Oh, it's
Suck in.
yeah.
What does the comment say?
Well, okay. All right. So this is where I was super bummed. So Ro himself says, "Thank you for letting me play with MES, Mariachi Entertainment System. Absolutely wonderful experience. Side note, for those wondering, we ran into a Marshall and had a 5-second tone setup since there was no sound check, hence the DI sound. Yeah, but bro, there's 2 channels. There's a distortion channel on there, man. 5-second tone setup, whatever, dude. Don't play until you get it right and come in.
Yeah.
You know, that well, okay, so also there's another thing. I guess I can't blame him. The guy has never played a gig in his life.
That's what I'm saying. This isn't
He's
a musician.
never played in front of people.
Yeah, that's not what he does. And, and there you go. Man, that was RIP to that video. It's it's pretty hilarious for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah, that's fucking garbage. Sorry about that.
Sorry, guys. That's trash.
So I want to get into some food things. I got a new YouTube station that I subscribe to now by my dude Steve 1989. Steve 1989 MRE Info is this whole fucking YouTube channel. But Steve 1989 is a dude that I don't think he even served in the military, actually.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like his logo is a metal lunch tray.
It's
like
a metal
cafeteria lunch tray.
Which was actually the general issue tray that you got in the Army.
Okay, but it looks like a dog tag version of it.
Yes, exactly. And I think it serves other purposes
with his name
for
on
survival.
it.
Yeah, so Steve 1989 on there. So what he does is he takes old MREs, vintage MREs from past wars.
What's an MRE?
Oh, an MRE is a meal ready. What's the last part of it?
Oh no,
meal ready something. People are probably yelling at the thing.
This is the ready to eat.
Yeah, meal ready to eat. Which one is this?
This
is 2018 pepperoni pizza.
Pepperoni pizza.
No, fuck that. No.
That's just the music from his page, and it's like a lot of like slideshows of people in the army eating these.
And that's cool. You know, he does that. I've eaten MREs from the past couple years. That's not what's amazing about this. The great part is he obtains vintage MREs. In some cases, dating back,
actually old MREs.
Yes,
I did not
fuck
put that
the new.
together.
Yeah. Now he does do legit taste test of current MREs.
Okay,
that servicemen and women do check out, but that's not what we go to his fucking page for. We go there to see him crack open World War I rations and see if it kills him from
eating it,
from botulism or not. So yes, what he does is he goes in and he'll pick a ration of whatever, and he opens it slowly.
Yeah.
Sometimes he has to wear a mask because some of the stuff has turned dangerous.
Yeah. Okay. So
we're going to be checking out this World War II U.S. Army issued breakfast K ration.
It looks like a brick. It looks like a brick that just says breakfast across the front of it.
So check this out.
It's an actual brick.
So I wanted to play one of these that caught my eye on the feed because usually he and I gotta say, like it's very important, very educational. Like I think the earliest one he had was and the food never survived, but the packaging did, was like a Civil War ration.
Wow.
But he has World War I stuff.
Wow.
And World War II.
Yeah,
and
this one was World War II.
I've seen World War II stuff where he has actually drank the instant coffee. He has smoked the the Marlboro cigarettes, the 5-pack. It's a 5 or a 10-pack. I'm sorry. They give you a 10-pack of Reds.
Okay.
Unfiltered Reds. And he
Wow.
smoked one of those.
The government used to give them the cigarettes?
Fuck yeah.
Man.
Up through into the 1980s, they gave you cigarettes, I think.
Wow.
Through Vietnam War, they had them. Recently, I watched a Vietnam one where it was I think it was early 70s ration. And he took the dehydrated beef stew and boiled water and ate some of it.
Oh,
now this
that
thing